Okay, we're going to take a look at Carter's first serve. So we're going to compare him to Marin Cilic, who has a very similar body type to him. So as we roll forward here, the first thing I want us to note is his starting foot position. Notice that the toe is pointing a little bit forward towards the net, and the back foot is pretty far back. What that's going to cause him to do is to step forward and bring that back foot even a little bit farther forward. This diminishes the rotation of his trunk and his shoulders. If we look at a similar position from Marin Cilic, what we see is that he keeps the back foot to the back, and we can see that the hips and the shoulders remain pointing more back towards the back of the court. That is going to give him a lot more explosiveness through the ball. The second thing that I want to look at with Carter is his contact point, which we can't see particularly well from here. But what we can see is that the racket is pointing back that way at this point, and then here it's forward. So the contact should have been made at some point through there. Now it looks to me like, though, that at some point in the middle of this contact, maybe here, he's hitting the ball a little too far out to the right. I would like to bring this contact point back to here. I'd like the arm to be fully extended, and I'd like him to be making contact here. If we look at some stills of Pete Sampras and a couple other guys right here, what we can see is that the ball is in between their hand and their head. Okay, these guys are left-handed, this guy's a touring pro, this guy's a college player, but we can see in all cases that there is an angle. The racket is on an angle, which allows them to get topspin, to get a heavier ball, and the ball is not all the way over their head. That would be a second serve, but the ball is in this plane. So my suspicion is that Carter is a little bit too far out in front, and of course his arm is not as straight as well. If we look at Marin Cilic, we can see that he makes contact here with a fully straightened arm, and with the ball in that same general area that we saw before. So what I want Carter to look to do is to shorten his stance slightly, to bring this foot up just a bit, keep the toe pointing back, have this foot strictly parallel to the baseline to improve the rotation of the trunk, and number two, to play with bringing this toss back over to his left, so that he is making sure that he is making contact more here rather than here, or here rather than farther out here, which is what I suspect is happening. If he can do that, then he's going to have some improvements. There's some others to be made, but we'll start there.